Hi, I'm Lee. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm not needing to describe myself in this video because I'm going to do this one in simply voiceover. The reason for that is this last weekend I was at the Melbourne EV Show 2023 for the entire weekend, and I am knackered and just don't think you or I want to see me on camera at the moment, so that's, you're not going to see me. But what you are seeing is loads of footage from the show. It was a really great show. I was there for all 3 days. Friday I was running around like a headless chook, chatting to a bunch of people, introducing myself and saying, hey, can I come interview you on the Sunday. Then on the Saturday I was actually emceeing the silent stage, which was, I thought, a really clever idea, where we had presentations and panels and things like that, and the audience was wearing headphones, so you could hear very clearly what the speakers were saying, and it worked really well. And then Sunday I ran around and shot a whole bunch of interviews, which I'll be releasing over the course of this week. On the Sunday, I was also on a panel with Chris van der Stock and Ryan Cohen from their respective YouTube channels, and was moderated by Bryce Gatton. The topic was picking your first EV, and I will try and get that video out probably in a week or so. I think it was a really interesting discussion, and I definitely had a lot of fun. Would love to do it again. There was lots to see, lots to talk about, lots to learn about. There were car manufacturers who were displaying their wares there, so apologies if I miss anyone out, but we had Hyundai, Audi, Kia, Peugeot, Polestar, GWM, which is Great Wall Motors. They had the Aura, which unfortunately in Australia is not the Aura Good Cat or the Aura Sexy Cat. It's just the Aura, which it's a cool little car, but it's a shame we don't get the cool little name over here. We had the Cooper Born. Tesla was represented by the Tesla Owners Club of Australia, so we had loads of Teslas there. A quick note about the Polestar 3, which was on display. I hadn't seen it before, and it is I'm not a car person, as the name of the channel would suggest, but that is a very attractive looking vehicle. It was funny, like from the angle and the colors, it's almost like a stormtrooper uniform. I know that sounds weird, and anyway, but yeah, I just think it looks really cool. We had Dave and his team from Jaunt who do electric conversions, which they do some really cool stuff. I'm hoping to go and have a chat with them sometime soon in the next few months. There were quite a few companies there talking about financing, because in Australia we have this thing called novated lease, which the federal government's put in a thing where you can claim a lot of tax back, and I think I'll do a video at some point explaining that all once I've got a better understanding of it myself. There was a company there. I didn't get a chance to speak to them, and I'm really sorry I didn't, but it was just such a full-on weekend. There was at least one company I saw which was talking about insurance for electric cars, which shouldn't be any different from normal cars, but unfortunately in Australia it seems like it is a little bit different, and you've got to find a company that understands the difference. There was loads of electric scooters and electric bikes from Fonz, and Lime was there. Scooter Hub was there. Voltron, which is a nice little company. Turns out I didn't realize I knew people who worked there, but I know people who work there, so that was cool. Yeah, just loads of wonderful people to talk to. If any of you came up and said hello, thank you so much. I loved meeting all of you. I really hope this they've said the company that organizes this have said this is an annual thing. They plan on doing this every year. I'd love to see it done in every city in Australia once a year or even more often, because I between you and me, this is just between you and me, I was really anxious that hardly anyone would turn up, and I don't know official numbers, but it felt to me like there was tons of people, so that was really great. If you did make it down, I hope you had a wonderful time. Let me know in the comments. If you didn't manage to make it down, please, try and make it down next year when it comes back. It was great, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the 5 or 6 or 7. I'm not even sure. I haven't edited them yet, but all the interviews that we did this weekend, I hope you enjoy watching them over the course of this week, and we'll see you soon. Safe and happy driving. Hard to do bloopers when it's voiceover, so we'll yeah, I could make immature noises, but I won't.